It's also not based on any particular mystical experience. That is why this path of knowledge, this path of Advaita Vedanta is uniquely acceptable to large numbers of people, some of the most intellectual people, some of the most skeptical people, some of the most highly trained minds. This path is acceptable. Just, it was, I think, yesterday or day before yesterday, Dr. R. Chidambaram had come. Yesterday? Yes. If you remember, the first thing he said, he was a scientific advisor to the Prime Minister, and before that, our atomic energy. What was the first thing he said? The first sentence he uttered was, "I personally believe in Advaita Vedanta." Yeah. Recently, somebody told me, you must have all heard of ChatGPT. I also tried it out a little bit. Now, the OpenAI guy, Sam Altman, he was asked, tell us one thing which you believe which is not generally understood or accepted. And he said, using these words, Atman is Brahman. Using these Advaitic words, Atman is Brahman. I had a conversation with Sam Harris. He is one of the leading atheists. So he says, he is completely against religion. Completely against religion. But he says, Advaita Vedanta has this core of truth. Advaita Vedanta and Dzogchen Buddhism, in Tibetan Buddhism. He says, it has this core of truth which we cannot deny. There is something to it which cannot be denied. So, this is the unique thing about Advaita Vedanta. I mean, it has these twofold benefits. One is, if I've seen many people who are skeptical about spirituality, religion, but they find this convincing, Advaita Vedanta. They find it convincing. At least to some extent they find it convincing. Now many people might say, that's all right, but I am not an atheist. I believe in God. I am a religious person. Or at least to some extent I believe in God. So what can Advaita do for me? What Advaita can do for a person who believes in God is, once we begin to understand what Advaita is telling us, our feeling will be, it's no longer that I just believe in God. Now I know it is true. It's no longer that I believe. I now know it is true. Your belief will become stronger. It becomes much more solid, much more grounded if it is, if this Advaitic understanding comes.